Today is an awesome day. We are on the hunt for an older Tesla. That's a 2016 or early 2017 that has the upgraded media control unit, that has free supercharging, that even has upgraded autopilot. Now, I've looked online. I've found a few that are almost there, but not really. But what I'm telling you, my minimum that I'm looking for is either a Model X or a Model S with all-wheel drive that has free supercharging and that it actually has the upgrade on the media control unit. That's the minimum that I'm looking for, and I don't care how many miles are on it. I actually was trying to show that, you know, they last a long time. So that's what I'm looking for. We're going to see if we can find it. The only one of those that I'm willing to sacrifice on a little bit is the media control unit. If not, I really wanted to test out the free supercharging. So we're going to start our search here, and we're going to go look up in Denver at a couple of vehicles that come close, you know, but not exactly. But I think we're looking at a 90D. So, and that is a 2016 Model S 90D. We're going to go look at that first. And I don't think it has the upgraded media control unit, but I want to look at it and see if we can get a good deal. So that's my biggest thing, is I actually want to get a really good deal on this. So if it's not the unicorn and they're pretending that it is, I'm still going to push for a better deal. We'll see what happens. So this is going to be fun. And the purpose for this is I would just want to show that electric vehicles, although people give them a hard time, they actually do last a long time. I'm hearing that some of these batteries for these Teslas are going 300, 400, 500,000 miles, and you know, without having to be replaced. Now there are a few that do have to be replaced early, but I really want to demonstrate that. Plus, I kind of like the idea of being able to travel for free. So we're going to be taking a trip, and I'm just like, hey, let's go see if we can find a good deal on one of these. And yeah, and the Model S is the one they've spent a lot of the time on, and it's actually a really nice car. That's actually the first EV that I ever test drove in 2013, and I decided I wanted to get one. Strangely enough, now it'd be we're going to look for one that's just 3 years newer than that. So anyways, all right, let's do this. Let's go check it out. All right, I just got through test driving this one here. This is a 2016 Model S, obviously with 90D. And we just got through test driving it. So the downside to this one is that it's in really good condition, but it actually only has the MCU1, so I would have to pay to get that upgraded, and it only has the autopilot one. So it's a couple of dings on what I'm actually looking for. It is close to what we're looking for. It has 106,000 miles on it, so it actually is lower miles, but it does have free supercharging. So that's the main thing that we're looking for. So we'll go check out a couple more, and we'll see if we come back for this one. This one he's wanting 19.9, so almost 20,000. So that's a lot. And then we subtract the 4,000 if we buy it before September 30th. So it's about 15.9. It has a little bit of a crack in the windshield, but he was gonna take a little bit of money off for that. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like right there, and it kind of goes up here. It's kind of hard to tell with that through the camera, but it does have a little bit of crack, so he was going to take some money off for that. I looked it up. It's going to be about $800 to $1,000 to get the windshield done. So we'll keep looking, and thanks you guys for watching, and we'll just keep looking. It is nice though. I do like it. It drove really good. Just wanted to get on here and show you the first one we looked at. So all right, let's keep looking. All right, guys, I am here at O'Mara Ford, and I did it. No, I didn't get a new Lightning, but you see my Lightning right there. And we just came here because guess what? We found exactly what I've been looking for a while. It's a Tesla at a Ford dealership. So we're going to go check this out. It's a used Tesla. It's not quite the unicorn that everybody talks about, which is like a 2017 P100D or whatever that still has free supercharging. No, this is a 2015 85D that actually has free supercharging. But the benefit to me that I really like is not only the free supercharging, but it actually was pretty cheap. Look at this. Look at this. Look how nice this is. It's an 85D. It's red. It's in almost perfect condition. There's like a little thing there, but for a 10-year-old vehicle, this is like super, super nice. There's a little scratch on the side. See, I get close and it flashes for me. Somebody must have pushed the hood. How do you do that? There it goes. But whenever you're buying a 10-year-old vehicle, you're getting it as is. But what I think is significant about me getting this Tesla, I really, really love my Ford. I really do. But what's significant about this is in 2015 is when I started actually really loving EVs. And I actually wanted to get a Tesla in 2015. And a friend of mine and I said, okay, we're going to go together and we're going to get a Tesla. We never did, but it's really, really cool. It's very, very pretty. It actually came in under the wire for the EV tax credit. But the other thing that's really super cool is I've been like praying and asking God, hey, God, I really want a good car for my daughter. And my wife is actually going to drive it for a few months. And then when my daughter finally gets her license, this is going to go to her. So she's going to get, like, normally you don't actually give a really nice car to like a 16-year-old that just got their license, like that you spend a bunch of money on. So this is a nice car, but it only cost me like $8,000. You know, I think that's going to be awesome to be a blessing to my daughter. My wife loves it. She got in it. She was like, oh, I don't know if we could actually give it to my daughter, but we're going to find her another one later. But this was the plan. So the plan was to give her the used one, and then we're either going to get a new one or a newer one for my wife. So I think it's pretty fun. And look at this. I always like this little cool thing they did with the S's. I think it's really clever. You get a little, almost like a little Matchbox car as the key. But we're here at O'Mara Ford in Denver, and there's a lot of cool things about this place. I had no idea. I've lived in the Colorado area for 20 years. I had no idea this dealership even existed. And they have been here in Colorado since the early 1900s. They are the very first dealership here in Colorado. And we just found this car online, and we went and we bought it, and they cleaned it up for us. They've been very, very nice. Actually, we've been very impressed with their professionalism and just how like over the top nice they are. It's like a family owned dealership. It's really, really cool. So we're going to go in. Y'all let me know what you think about this Tesla. But I'm telling you, it was cheap. Like, we're talking like right before the EV tax credit, which just ended September 30th. So we got in just under the wire, and we found this Tesla right here at O'Mara Ford. It was under $12,000. Then you add the tax credit on top of that. It was like $8,500. And then, you know, before the taxes and the fees and everything. So it's actually really good. So let's go check it out. You know, I never really liked the Mavericks, but this one's pretty cool. Oh, it's the Lobo version. Look at that. Hey, how are y'all? We're getting our Tesla.
Enjoy it.
Thank you. Hey, check this out. They have some older, like, vintage Fords in here. Like these Shelby Cobras. This is pretty sweet. Okay, let's go check out our Tesla.
Who was the salesman?
Oh, Drew.
Drew?
Yeah, Drew. He said it's over here?
Yeah, so
Oh, hey, check this out. Man, they just got lots of vintage Fords in here. You know, even if you don't buy a vehicle here, it'd be fun just to come check out. They have, it's like a little classic showroom. Yeah, come over here. So look at this right here. Celebrating 112 years, 1913 to 2025. This is the oldest dealership in Colorado. That's pretty sweet. All right, so here we are again with the Tesla, and I have Drew here. He's an awesome salesman. He's just going to be honest with you. He's going to tell you this is the price, this is what's offered with the vehicle, and you know, no high pressure sales or anything like that. It was really cool. So, Drew, what do you like? What's one thing, or multiple things if you think of, what do you like about working here at O'Mara Ford?
Well, what I can tell you, Mike, is working with people like you is what I like. I just want to let people know that you can come in here, still get a good deal, not be hassled, and walk out with a good vehicle. Really, the most important thing is it's a legacy family-owned business, and makes it a great place to work for the employees and a great place for customers to keep coming back and buying cars generation after generation.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I mean, just what I showed you a little bit ago, that whole sign, they've been here since 1913. I'm looking at it right now, but 1913. So it's like 112 years. It's been in the O'Meara family this whole time. Very first one to be here in Colorado. And you could just feel it. It's just a great family environment. It's all about legacy. And I want to encourage you. It's like, I don't think that they're here just to sell you like one vehicle. If you actually want to come out and get a really good deal on a used, they have a couple other Teslas here, but on a used vehicle or actually a new one, like my Ford Lightning, you can actually come here and get a Ford Lightning if you want to. Talk to Drew, buy your next 10 vehicles, not just the next one. So, because it's all about family, all about legacy, and it's just a great place to come in and just buy a car without a lot of high pressure. So at least that's my experience. If you experience anything different after coming here, put it in the comments and I'll talk to Drew and he'll straighten them out. So
You got it right, man.
yeah. Well, thank you so much for a great deal and a great car and a great time. And we'll be in touch for sure.
Thank you, Mike.
Appreciate it. Thank you. I'm really excited. But let me show you more about this Ford place. I mean, they gave us an incredible deal for what should be an SC01 Tesla. We're going to figure it out again in a little bit. But check out this place. They got some really cool older Fords here. This is like a super old truck. Look at this. Denver's oldest automobile and truck dealership. So I don't know if this is one of the original ones that they sold, but it's pretty sweet. And then they actually like a kids gaming area. But they have some like a gaming iPad here. This is another gaming system. Doesn't look like it's on. Oops, too bad for them. Anyways, I think it works most of the time. But it's just a little room, but it's kind of cool. And they got a little cafe. You could even get yourself some greeting cards. Something else. There's even another like vintage. It's an older Crown Vic. Let's get in here. I really like how the handles pop out here. Now, I do know that sometimes these used ones the handles have to like get replaced because they might have some issues. But let's go ahead and get in and see what we got. You get in there, I'll get on the other side. A little tighter getting in here than getting up in my truck. I'm more of a truck guy. But man, this is just a great, great car. They were trying to charge it up for us, but now that it's not fully charged, that's going to be awesome for us to actually go. We're going to go test it out at the Tesla Supercharger. They didn't list this as free supercharging, but when we were looking at it, we found out if you look over here at the screen, the guy that had it before, his name's Tom. Where are we at? Software. All right. So here's the software. It is autopilot computer. And so it has the 1.0, and you can click on that. You can get additional information. This is included package. There's nothing really here that tells you whether or not you actually have the free supercharging. How do we know whether or not this has free supercharging? There's a code in here that'll say SC01, and we're going to get it registered to my Tesla app, and that's one of the ways to actually do it. The other way is to call Tesla, their support, or to take it into the service. But there's nothing here on the screen that will actually tell you this is free supercharging, because right now, as you can tell here, you can tell this is actually charging right now. Now, it'll actually normally show you what the last supercharge was and how much that cost. That's one way to know. If it says 0, there's a good possibility that it's a free supercharging, but you really don't know until you actually go into your app. And we have to actually get it registered in order to do that. We haven't done it yet because we just got here, but we'll do that in a minute. But first, before we register it, I'm going to show you one of the easy ways is to actually just go to a supercharger and actually charge it. But I just wanted to show you, this whole vehicle is super, super nice. I mean, this is like a 10-year-old car, and it is just awesome. And they have it on a 32 amp charger charging right now. And I'm just really, really excited. And I'm just going to let you be a part of this whole like experience of actually getting a Model S. And we're going to do some videos comparing it to my truck. And although, the Model S itself, it's a car, but it doesn't. So that type of thing, it's not like comparing the Cybertruck to it. But I was going to show you this technology. They have autopilot that does lane change and everything. And, you know, I think what's interesting is that this autopilot is actually, you can, oh, it has summon. That's awesome. I forgot about that. So this autopilot, so you can actually summon this car to you. So maybe we'll try that out, see if that works. But autopilot, it's actually, this is 10 years old right now, and it works almost as well, if not better, than my Ford truck with Blue Cruise. Like Blue Cruise just now got the lane changing thing, although it stopped working for me. Anyways, just so you know, I'm still Lightning Mike. We're still going to do videos about my truck, but I'm just an EV fan now, and my wife and I are excited that now we no longer have to put gas for our vehicles. We're going to be charging up either at home, or this has free supercharging. So we are now a gasless family.
Mike.
We are now electric Mike, or whatever you want to call it. But we are now a gasless family, unless, of course, we go eat beans. Let me know in the comments what you think, if you think I got a good deal or not. But again, it's like before taxes, it was like $8,500. I pay really high taxes for Colorado Springs. So I think out the door it was around 10 grand. So anyways, thank you guys so much. And we're just going to keep going. I'm going to show you now what it's like charging at a supercharger for free. Or is it?